Wait for it.
Good evening, gentlemen.
There he fucking
I hope
is.
you're sitting comfortably. I have today a
Now,
chilling
what you
tale
can't
I
hear
came
is
across
the,
while browsing on the internet.
sorry, I'm
No
talking
source
over
was
myself a
given, so
little
I
bit.
have no idea who to actually
It's a
credit for
black
this, but
screen right now,
rest assured
so
I
you're
haven't
not
slept
missing
in
too
days.
much.
I will now pause briefly so that the faint of heart will have chance to close this video.
You're not quite getting the full experience from
Are
this.
they gone?
Because as well as not being able to see the black
Okay then.
screen, you
What
can't hear
follows
the
is
horrible
the
microphone feedback that I had.
terrifying,
I don't know,
true citation
just
needed
the
story
microphone.
of a lost episode of
We'll
Thomas
show
the
him up for
Tank
a minute.
Engine.
There we go, there's Thomas the Tank Engine. There's video now. Well, there's a single 240p picture of Thomas the Tank Engine that stays there for the rest of the video. Yeah, I've got two of the same microphone, and I've only recently figured out how to cut out the background noise from them. But I have two the same, but one's more broken than the other. This one I can only hear through one of the ears, and the other one, the background noise is twice as loud, and the audio quality is half as good. So that's fun. Maybe we should stop watching the old home movies and play some Front Mission. Maybe that's for the best.
After what I've seen, I'll never be able to look at Thomas the Tank Engine.
Just a little bit of Thomas the Tank Engine. This video has 21,721 views, 97 likes, 15 dislikes. One of those is me. Oh, I think this is a good level. I can't remember what I was saying now. One's is that quite conspicuous. Yeah, I've recently unprivated all my old incredibly garbage videos. If you want to hear them without the static though, play them through Discord, so the filter, and put the noise filter on so it cuts out the. There's a tip for you. You can also do that to your own voice, so it cuts out the background garbage. Can't waste time planning. Might notice some of the mechs look a little different, and also we've got the new boy Marcus. He's in a pretty garbage mech right now because I couldn't resist. We got large weapons platforms, boys. Yep. Yep, that'll do it. Large weapons platforms. That's cheating, dude. At least they know we're badass. Should I bring Marcus? He's not very good, because I've given him a garbage mech. Kind of eager to get to it so I can see what we're dealing with, but yeah, I think we bring Marcus. Rio go first, as usual. We still need Dennis to get experience. Spring Angry and Marcus? I mean, we need Jose as well. It's a hard choice. There's just so many good boys here. We gotta bring Marcus. It's his first day. I think his mech's fairly fragile. And then it's between these lot. We don't need bees. He's got too much experience already. So Jose. A little bit fragile, maybe, this squad, but what are you gonna do? I've no idea what these are armed with. One might suspect a heat ray. But I'm gonna... You know what? I'm 70% sure that something that looks like that would be armed with an invisible ray of heat. Just get that feeling. Also possibly a missile launcher. Called it. We got a couple of tanks and some Martians. Oh, that tank's... So I did bring the flamethrower. I've got the first thing you want to do when bringing the flamethrower is think about shooting it 11 times and then switch away from it. I'm gonna go for this tank. It's not much incentive not to right now. We are gonna get hit by this missile, but there's not a lot we can do about it. You think? Nah. I'm just like, do you think we can hit the very top of it, poking out over those buildings? That's pretty good damage. Kind of disappointed that it hit tracks every time, but can't argue with that damage. That's not gonna kill him is the thing. Let's get Jose in. Give him a go. No other chance he could have triggered his skill. That were a lot of damage, I shouldn't have done it. Didn't think it'd do quite that much, to be honest. But Dennis should be able to get the kill. It's a 99% shot. Easy shot, Dennis. Got it. Yeah, I figured my non-shield mechs probably won't take as many attacks, so... But I should be doing stuff like that later on, not straight away. But you get 1 experience. Oh, he's got a different type of melee weapon as well. I hadn't talked about that. There's actually 3 types of melee weapon. I almost exclusively use just one of them because it's better. The difference is they do less damage and are more accurate, the other types. The one I normally use is the... Bit worried you were going to shoot as well. The one I normally use... Sorry, I was in awe of the absolute size of that unit. The one I normally use is the knuckle dusters, the robot knuckle dusters. Those deal the most damage and have the lowest accuracy. You might have noticed they have a lot of accuracy. Even though it's the lowest of the group, it's still almost always good enough. The lowest you normally get is like 90% hit chance. On above that, or below that, there's the weird metal spike, the Wolverine claw. Let me just make sure I'm thinking about the right numbers. Okay. The Wolverine claw does less damage. It tends to be just over 100% accurate, and it hits piercing damage type rather than impact. The lowest class of melee weapon is the baton or axe. They're interchangeable. You can get versions of both, but they do the same thing. I'm not doing great here. That didn't do as much damage as I'd hoped, and I blacked out Jose. Maybe I should pay slightly more attention to the game and less to my weird monologues. Anyway, the batons, they do very little damage. Their hit chance is generally like 150%. Completely redundant. They're the worst type. You gotta finish him, Jose. It's not that likely to do it. Oh, I made a mess of this. Go on, Jose. Get him with double shot. You saved by the competence of my units, if not their commander. And we can take a pot shot at one of the tripods. Well, quad pods. That's a lot of XP. I didn't see that one. This ain't going well. I'm paying very little attention and it's not working out for me. These are tough enemies and there's lots of them. Okay, that one's at Marcus. I'm pretty okay with that. He's got a lot of health. They do a lot of damage though. Ryogo's got a shield, but he won't have for long. Can't really take another round of that. We need to start putting these Martians down. They have machine guns as well. That's annoying. That one's also anti-P. Maybe a grenade. Might as well go for it. I don't believe it's still 82% on the giant thing. Let's give it a go. Might need Dennis up at the front in a minute, because he's the only one with a working shield left. Well, I hit the big one. Tell by the amount of XP he got. Might need to just shoot the flamethrower at something at this rate. He ain't got the acquire up. Can't remember how we're gonna computer, which I've never mentioned in the entire playthrough, but it is a thing. His accuracy's terrible, but against these, it's hard to miss. Let's give it a go. The problem with the flamethrower is the attacks take forever. Pretty okay with that. Don't want him to lose his legs, because flamethrowers are only 2 range, but... what can you do? There is another tank coming. Ryogo needs to not be there. He's gonna get missiled. Whatever he does. I don't want Jose to get hit though either. Ugh. I should probably have brought a rocket launcher. Jose stays behind Dennis. And then I'm retreating all of my guys. And I'm not killing the tanks! I did a sniff again. It just keeps happening. What if Ryogo charges? Then Jose charges after him, and we kill this tank. That's promising. This might be the best way of damage mitigation, considering how open everything is and how much range all the enemies have. Just gotta kill them off. It's the only way. Okay. Oh, that's not good. Work up the other one. I didn't want that, but you sometimes have to move. Should be able to get one of the tripods next turn. This is not going well. Oh, that's not what you want to see. Okay. He's not in imminent danger of death. You're gonna get flamethrowed again. Is it even worth it? It didn't do a lot. I did notice how it didn't do quite as much damage as I might have wanted. What about if Jose gets a double shot in? Thank you, Jose. Well, he did actually get XP twice as fast. I didn't know that how it worked. I think Ryoga needs to not be there. That tank is going to come around and shoot him, but what can you do about it? Nothing. Can you shoot this tree through the building? Nah. Can't even see it. I just need to kill some of the big ones. I'll try the flamethrower again, even though he's crap with it. This is a really bad time to be learning how to use a flamethrower. It does have the highest chance of all weapons of doing a status effect. That's not quite good enough, I think. Because he's anti-P. Which is what Dennis is hitting him with. Yeah, that didn't do it. Well, Dennis has got him next turn, but... it's gonna be a big turn. They're just so fast. The weapons of man have failed. It's bows and arrows against the lightning. Well, this is nice of him. Okay, I can only assume divine intervention was responsible for that turn. Marcus, I need you to learn how to use a flamethrower, and then return to the front. It's really going for it. Good job, Marcus. 3 level ups. Now, one of them's very slightly damaged. The other 2 are basically fine. We're not out of the woods yet. Can't really... I can run Ryoga all the way down that road. And I can block in the tripod that I'm not aiming the grenade at right now. With Jose. Obviously, I don't want Ryoga to be completely out of the fight, but he is drawing them all towards him, and they might not attack the people who get in the way. The AI frequently gets fixated on one target. That were a lot of damage. Their anti-skills are really good, but they're not actually that tough. That tough? Just hang out down here a turn, Ryoga. It's fine. Don't want that. Definitely didn't want that. Okay, Jose can't use his skills now. That's fine. We can deal with this. They have continued to attack though. They didn't get distracted and just walk all the way down the road. Can't deal with that. Because we fired the grenade instead of doing something sensible. Pretty sure they'll switch back to Ryoga if he comes back. This one we're just gonna punch and try for the double assault exploit. That kinda hurt. I knew it'd hit legs. I just didn't want Jose to get countered. Damn! Always do just not enough damage. Can't quite trap that guy in the corner. Maybe he's... I mean, he's not gonna have a good time. If we rush him now. The tank's going for... Jose. That guy can't... It's possible the tank will switch back to Ryoga. But I'm thinking... we run out and dunk this guy. While he's on his own. Could even run over only to here. So the tank has to shoot through the tree if it decides to swap. And we still got 100% accuracy. If we can block him in, he stays in the corner and we can block him in. We're doing alright. I will counter that. So I'll stand there and do nothing. Really going for the arms, that tank. I don't approve. Oh, I've got to turn the thing up again. And we're good. Now, I have found out about the YouTube editor. So it is possible for a person to do a thing. I don't know where that sentence was gonna go. Yeah, to cut out someone wandering around in the background or peeing very loudly in the background. But if it's on the enemy turn, I can't really. You need to see what they did. Can we get a single double assault, my friend? That one did go for Marcus. It was not at risk of death, only at risk of losing his legs and having to limp around. I don't know if the heat stream would do enough damage though. I don't think it quite would. We'll try the punch, and if he gets double assault, it'll probably kill. Otherwise, Jose finishes. He might have a bit much health for Jose to finish. Well, it's still the case. Oh, wait. I don't get the massive accuracy bonus against the tank. Okay, it's possible. Maybe possible. Thank you. Thank you, Jose. Jose MVP this time. I mean, let's be honest. Jose always MVP. Can we block this guy in? We can block this guy in. No more running away and firing missiles, thank you. This could be... this could be trouble. He's not got a lot of health left on anything but his torso, but he only needs to stand there and occupy that tile, really. Of course, the flamethrower, less range than a shotgun. Can't really do much about that, but his legs didn't break, so that's fine. And he could have limped over and flamethrowed him anyway. And I think we might be alright. I think we're going to get through it, folks. Should I teach my man how to use the flamethrower a bit more? It seems kind of pointless since he's not I mean, it's really bad, isn't it? He's not been doing good. It comes with arms that give you a really nice skill as well. The double punch skill, which means if you got the same melee weapon in both arms, you can use both of them at once. But I really wanted a flamethrower. There we go. He got one. Will he shoot first? Oh, nope. So he doesn't even get the flamethrower XP that I wanted. Yeah, I only got a tiny bit of flamethrower XP. He does need those double assaults though. I forgot to get him the better computer, but it don't really matter. Unless he does. I don't remember what his other skill, how much of this other skill cost. He has another skill. He actually has two other skills. He does have both arms the same, because I wanted the maximum chance of double assault. See if Dennis can get this kill. He needs the medals. Dennis cannot get that kill. He's hitting now, though. I mean, he is hitting the largest possible enemy. It would be fairly difficult to miss. This was probably the closest we've had one go since the tutorial. It is now over. You know, no one would have believed in the last years of the 19th century that this world was being watched keenly and closely by intelligences greater than man's, and yet as mortal as his own. I believe that's the only time in the entire game you see those the giant boys. Which is a shame, because I like them. We gotta save Sister, Angry Man. I assume he means the people in the car Marcus punched. And that is going to be all for now. Or should I say?
Never again. I was taking a stroll through a car boot sale when I came across an old man who kind of looked a bit shaggy and a bit terrified.